Hello and welcome to HI 208 for Fall 2016 Installation and Implementation of Health Information Technology. I'm Kathy Walters and I'm going to be your instructor, and I think most of you know me and I've had you before, but I'm just going to take some time here now to acquaint you with the course. The intro to the YouTube is actually just located down here after the forums and the course objectives. So you'll be able to watch that and you'll be listening to me now. So we will be using Near Perfect, and those of you that may have taken 111 in the winter of 2016, the activities have been updated, so just to make mention of that. And some of you that may have taken 107 or 111 at varying times. If you took it recently with 107, for me, you used Greenway Medical as the EHR that we worked with through Connect. Some of you may go far as back as using the CPRS Vista, and then just after that, the beginning version of Near Perfect was like an overlay of Vista, and it still kind of is an overlay of Vista, but anyway. So I'm just going to take you through the website here in Moodle and get you up to speed, back in the groove here after summer, on what the website looks like. Of course, the instructor announcement forum, I'll post things that you need to be mindful of. The student connection forum is kind of like a hangout. If you want to post anything that's of information, you might have a question on something or run into a problem, I'll check that frequently. If it's of a personal nature, then I think it's best to just email me. And then here's just some campus resources, Tutor Central and the Student Help Desk. And then here's the syllabus, so let's go ahead and we'll take a look at that. Alright, so I'm over in building 30 now. So 30, room 206 on the second floor. I'm teaching completely online, but I will have office hours on campus. And most of you know that I'm pretty good about responding to emails, so just email me if you have any problems, or come by and say hi. There's no textbook for 208, although you do have to get your account and activation code set up in Near Perfect. So the program key for the fall is right here. And then if you're going through the bookstore, that's the ISBN number. And you can buy it directly from Near Perfect as well, so I've listed the number there. So the first thing, obviously, you need to do is to create an account. So some of you that may have already had an account, be sure to create a new one, because things have been updated since January of this year. So, and you can call the tech support. They'll be happy to help you, or I can help you too. And then, obviously, there's the student guide, which is actually, I'll just show you that really quickly. I have it down here as a PDF, so you can always refer to that. And so that's, a good reference, and that has been updated also. So, and then after you get your account set up, it really behooves you to go ahead and go into the help menu and do the video. That's I'll show you just real quick. I'm not going to get into it, but it's right under here, and then you just click on that, and then you go to videos, student orientation, and Near Perfect, just to kind of get your familiarity back with what we're going to be doing. All right, so that's the required materials. Internet access of, obviously, Moodle tips, resources, again repeated. Late policy, I don't take any late work unless it's, some serious compelling circumstance, so you can make me aware of that if that's the case. Learning objectives, online attendance. I need not remind you that getting on Sunday evening is not a recipe for success, so you need to get on multiple times, particularly if there's a forum in a couple of weeks that you'll have to get on to do your initial post by Friday. So, let's go ahead and make sure that we remember to be mindful of due dates and treat this as you would a brick and mortar class if you were attending. So online courses, sometimes the rigor can even be more than a brick and mortar. All right, and then instructional methodologies. grading policy, and then I'm just saying here, please scroll down to the next page. So here is the bulk of what we're doing, subject to change, but probably not too much. So a total of 717 points. So right there on the bottom. So that's the syllabus, and you'll be able to see the course sequence of assignments here. Okay, all right, so let's go back to Moodle here, and I'm going to go down to week 1. Web pages have not changed radically in terms of how I set up the weeks, although we have some new ADA requirements to get rid of some color and things, so I'm working on that. Near Perfect is a good company, and I think those of you that may have worked with it in the past find the tech support to be pretty helpful. So obviously there's work in week 1 that you need to take part in, which will actually involve Near Perfect, so you need to make sure you get on and get that account set up prior to week 1 or during week 1 in the beginning. Those of you that did Scavengers Hunt 1 and 2 in 1.11, this is a new version, so you'll need to go ahead and make sure you update that. So basically, I'll have a reminder here of what needs to be done. Please be mindful that due to Elaine's new attendance policies, you do need to post to the Student Introduction Forum, which is down below here. And for those of you that may need a reminder with regards to getting into forums, let's go here. And again, you have your opening page, and then I usually have the instructions there. Please post to the class, blah, blah, blah. So you go down here to add a new string. And then you would just type your name in here. And then go ahead and type your content of answering the questions up above here. And then down to the bottom and post, which I'm not going to do. All right. Okay, so for week 1, then, just going back up here to the summary, do your Student Introduction Forum post, and then do Scavengers Hunt 1 and 2. Read the overview materials here on the week 1 videos and the PowerPoints. And then there'll always be instructions for the assignments for Near Perfect. And I just want to mention that, you know, in the past I've said, go ahead and create a Word document and put the answers into that Word document and then upload that. You can actually type the answers in the document, although I load them as a PDF, which we're required to do now. If you have trouble, let me know, but you can save it as a Word document. If you just wouldn't mind typing your answer like in a different color or just so that it's noticeable for me, the formatting might be a little weird. You know, we'll have to hit the return key. And then the other reminder on these instructions is just to be sure that you scroll all the way down each page and make sure you're completely at the end. So most of you know how to do a submission, but I'll just click on one here just to refresh your memory. And so obviously that takes you there, and then you just click Add Submission. And then you attach your document from wherever you have it located. So that's how you do your submitting of your work. Lectures, you know, they still are some of the old ONC produced lectures. And the one thing that's a little bit different for week 1 is you have this Sunny Happy Care that has a PowerPoint, and then there's some floor plans, and that is included in Lab 1. So you'll have some questions that will address the PowerPoints as well as a little bit on Sunny Happy Care. So most weeks will have Near Perfect activities, a quiz, and a lab. And then there might be other activities related to content. And then I will have additional resources that might be links relative to the content of what we've discussed. Currently I have both weeks 1 and 2 visible, and I'll get the rest up here fairly shortly. And, you know, we will have a few forums. We try to split it up where there's a forum like every other week for you to participate in. So you'll see how things are laid out. The quizzes are 15 questions. You have 1 hour and 1 attempt. So hopefully they won't be too difficult for you. So that's pretty much it. I'm sure I've forgotten something, but I'm glad you're taking the class, and I'm excited to learn from all of you this quarter. And yeah, should go by fast like they always do. All right, best of luck, and we'll be engaged.